So I felt called to make this video about prioritizing God when traveling because it's something that I didn't always do, but now I'm so glad that I do prioritize God even when I'm traveling and visiting non-Catholic friends and family. There are so many different Catholic devotions. If you've committed to a Catholic devotion, a novena, or you want to go to adoration every Friday, or you're preparing for Marian consecration, whatever it is, I would just encourage you to stick to your commitment even when you're traveling. In the past, I wouldn't always stick to my commitments when I was visiting non-Catholic friends or family. The devotion that I've really felt called to do lately is the First Saturday's devotion, which was requested by Our Lady of Fátima. Our Lady said, "I promise to assist at the hour of death with the graces necessary for salvation all those who, in order to make reparation to me, on the first Saturday of 5 successive months, go to confession, receive Holy Communion, say 5 decades of the Rosary, and keep me company for a quarter of an hour, meditating on the 15 mysteries of the Rosary." So last month, the first Saturday of September fell on Labor Day weekend, and I was visiting non-Catholic family at the beach, and I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to keep my commitment to this first Saturday's devotion. But that Saturday, all of my family, they were a bit tired in the afternoon and everyone was napping, and so I snuck away to one of the local beach parishes, and it was awesome because I was actually able to go to confession, and while I waited for confession, I meditated on the mysteries. Right after confession, I was able to go to a mass, and right after mass, some of the women of that parish led the rosary. So that was wonderful. It worked out so well. I was able to just do the entire devotion at once while my family was napping. This month, October, I'm traveling again, and my cousin is getting married in Malibu today, the first Saturday of the month of October. By the time you watch this video, it will be past the first Saturday of October. I was so excited when I was putting my cousin's wedding on my calendar, and then when I saw it was the first Saturday of the month, I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to keep my first Saturday's devotion because the wedding, it says it starts at 4:30, but the ceremony starts at 5, and if you're Catholic, you know that most Saturday masses are around 4:30, 5:30, because that's the Saturday Vigil Mass. So I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to go to Mass. Also, confessions are usually in the afternoon, like 3:45 or 4. So I looked at all of the parishes around where we were staying, around our hotel and the wedding venue, and all of the masses were Saturday evening around 5. And I thought, oh, I guess I'll just have to do this devotion on Sunday, which is okay, but not ideal. But then a family breakfast was canceled for this morning, and I just thought, why don't I look a little harder? Maybe there is a parish, maybe a little farther, that has a Saturday morning mass. So I did find a parish that was a bit of a drive, but they had an 8 a.m. Saturday morning mass. So I was so happy to go to mass this morning, the first Saturday of October, and I found a parish that's not too far from the wedding that has confession starting at 3:45. So I am going to head there soon. It's about 2:30 now, so that I can be first in line to go to confession and get to my cousin's wedding on time. And while I wait to confess, I will meditate on the mysteries, and I'll either pray the rosary while I'm waiting or later today or tonight. So that's really all I wanted to share in this video, is just to inspire you to commit to any devotion that you've already committed to. And if you're traveling and it seems like you might not be able to do it, just try your hardest to see if you can do it. I know I feel so much joy today that I was able to keep this first Saturday devotion. If you want to see a bit of my trip, see my video below. But I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you're having a wonderful week. Bye!